Good evening, folks. I'm just going to mute the title screen music so that it doesn't get a takedown because, you know. Oh, whoop. All right, hold on a second. Today, it's been a hell of a night trying to get started tonight. That's all I'll say. First, the FX Pack Pro didn't work. Don't know what was up with that. Then the new version of Emo Tracker. I don't know if it doesn't support auto tracking or I'm missing it or whatever. There's Shindig. Thank you, Shindig, for coming in handy with the old version of Emo Tracker. Much appreciated. Yeah, the new version of Emo Tracker. I don't know if it just doesn't support auto tracking or what the problem is, but that was not working correctly. Also couldn't get the broadcast view to show up on stream either. So, needless to say, Shindig came in clutch and was able to get me the old file, thankfully. And again, really, that should teach me not to update things, but we'll see if I actually learn from my mistakes. Oh, is that what it is? All right. You know, I should have just left well enough alone until it was out of beta or much more mature in this case. I was looking at the wiki that they had on the on GitHub, but didn't specifically see anything that, you know, I just thought it would work. Silly me. Alright, so provided everything with this is good to go, I think I'm back at square one for the most part, from a equipment standpoint. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, that didn't start my timer because the game hates me. Not the game, but my software hates me. Alright, well. Oh, yeah. Winged Moth, what's going on, man? Welcome in. I just literally mapped this 4 seconds ago, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do, but I guarantee you if I do this, no. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's, I need to enable global hotkeys in OBS. 3, 2, 1, go. We're going. Oh my god, we're going. Boy. I've learned my lesson. I'm sorry I updated anything the other night. Live split just works. I should just have left well enough alone. Emo Tracker just worked. I should just leave well enough alone. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. As it is, I'm probably going to get aggravated at this seat anyway, but... Okay, that's not an auto tracker item, so I guess we'll have to wait until we get the first item to see if the auto tracker is working. I mean, it should be. I never had a problem before, but there's a first time for everything now, isn't there? All right. Show me potato salad. Not too tired. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hope everybody's doing well today on this Memorial Day. Hey, it worked. All right, cool. All right, I think we're good. I think we can play the game. You know, I think Lack may have said this, but I think it may have come from Fred Coughlin. But it's amazing any stream works ever. And today was very much an example of that, although technically speaking, we're going to chalk this one up to user error on my part. You know, got to have that bleeding edge tech, right? This is a combination randomizer of Super Metroid and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Specifically, our goals for this seed are we need 7 crystals to get into Ganon's tower, we need 7 crystals to damage Ganon at the final fight, and we need all 4 Metroid tokens to be able to unlock Turian. Nope, you are correct, Shindig. Thank you. I forgot to turn that back on. There's your sound, folks. Apologies for that. Exactly, the input device between the chair and the keyboard. No worries. I'll when the ad is over, I will explain again. And now there's sound, so I mean, even better, right? Alright, the ad appears over. Alright, yeah. So, this is a combo randomizer of Super Metroid and Link to the Past, where all the items from both games are mixed up amongst one another. And the goal is to beat both games, so beating both games entails obviously defeating Ganon, and then also defeating Mother Brain, with basically the vanilla requirements. So you need 7 crystals to unlock Ganon's tower, and then you need 7 crystals to damage Ganon in the final fight, and then you need all 4 Metroid boss tokens, basically, defeat the 4 bosses in order to get down to Mother Brain. So no different from the vanilla experience, essentially. Things can be anywhere for the most part. I mean, there is a logic that is applied to the game. So, you know, Variasuit can't be in a fire area, and Bo can't be locked behind a spot where you would need Bo to get to. Like, Bo could never be, at least in this specific mode that we're playing, because this is normal logic, Bo couldn't be behind the first boss, basically, in the first dungeon. Moldy Marshmallow, welcome in, sir. Happy Memorial Day to you and to everybody else. And if anybody is a veteran, happy Memorial Day, and thank you for your service. Much appreciated. Weekend was good here. It was a nice long weekend. I also took Friday off myself, so it was nice to get those extra days. That is true, yes. There is no hard logic in theory in Link to the Past. So the only thing I know about this seed, Ed rated in the other night. The only thing I know is that the beginning sucks and it got better. So, you know, take that for whatever the hell it's worth. Which could literally mean anything. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, all this seed has given me so far is health. But, not gonna complain. Alright, anything in the library? Speed booster. Okay, well, great. We need 1 speed for another speed. Yeah, that's it. A low percent Zelda. I don't know why I just did that. Boy. Yeah, low percent Zelda, you beat everything with 5 hearts. Congratulations. And no mail, and no sword, and no anything. Yeah, we'll take the supers. Thank you for the trash, sir. One man's trash is truly another man's treasure. I should also take a look at what is what from a dungeon perspective. Alright, pendant up at Hera, Metroid token, and red crystal. Okay. I think it's been almost 3 months to the day that I last played SMZ3. When I was looking at my files on the FX Pack Pro that eventually decided it was okay booting up tonight. It said, you wanna use this thing that you haven't used in 3 months? Maybe. Yeah, don't worry. It's just like riding a bike. It's easy until you faceplant. Alright, I mean, I'll take a hook shot. So what this means, truly, is that it's given you a smattering of good items. Like, flippers are okay. I mean, that'll give me a couple checks. Hook shots, you know, okay to have, obviously. Better to have it early than late, but clearly this is it for the next, like, what, 2.5 hours, probably, right? And then it gives you the last item, and then basically you just rush the end of the game. I mean, 15 power bombs already is nice. And gloves, okay. What if I never knew how to ride a bike originally anyway? I mean, I do know how to ride a bike. It's been an awful... Wow, it's been that long. A couple years. Bombos. Let's go up and see our friend under the tree. Yes, this is the Shindig race from this past Saturday night. I didn't really have any good thoughts on starting the next game that I wanted to start, so I just figured we would have a one-off SMZ3 stream tonight. I'm also not going to be around on Friday this week either, so we'll start something new maybe Saturday night when I'm back. I didn't want to start a brand new game and then not stream it for like 5 days and then be like, what is this and why is this here and what is this game? So I figured that this was a potentially nice compromise, although, you know, it is still SMZ3, the bane of my existence. can afford a bottle. Ain't that always the truth? I mean, there'd be... Alright, we don't need that heart piece. I mean, I can get that heart piece, I guess. It's not a big deal, but... why am I going all the way up here? It doesn't matter. There would be times where I'd be playing, like, you know, when I was still playing this weekly on Saturday nights, that, like, somebody would come in and be like, where did you find XYZ item? And it would be, like, from that seed that night, and I wouldn't even be able to, like, remember, essentially. I'd just be like, I don't know, bro. Somewhere in the game? So we have gloves, so we can do... Yes, it was either in Zelda or Metroid. One of the two. Green pendant and TR. So what's on Laser Bridge? Or what's on Green Pendant that I need, inevitably? I was gonna say, I found gloves, right? I did. Uh, 159. Yeah, you know, Shindig out here having no respect. I always get suspicious when they give you flippers early in a seed, and then give you a little bit of money. I know I only had $100 worth of money, but... 384, 116. Check that other item while we're over there. We can also check the ledge. Inevitably, Zora probably won't be anything, but... It doesn't stop me from speculating. And wasting time. We do this 3 times, we're good. We should probably also do it for Bottle Merchant and CAC, too. Which means 2 more times. We'll do Bottle Merchant first. And and then we'll go back to Zora. Alright, Bottle Merchant, what do you got, bud? Wow. That's best value, some might say. I also didn't do the desert checks either when I was... whatever. No big deal. I gotta go back over there anyway at some point. I said in my mind, I said, well, you know, I should probably do the desert checks while I'm over there. I don't want to forget that, obviously, because I'm already over there, and potentially if those are useful items, you know, I don't want to miss out on getting them. And then what did I do? I absolutely missed out on getting them, because I have no awareness. Still have the front of escape, too. But I would need bombs for the front of escape. Yep, that was completely not worth it. Might as well if we're already here. So let's see, obviously we've got the 3 checks at the front of escape. We've also got the checks in Eastern as well that are in logic. Not a lot of green left on the map, that's the thing. Just a missile pack, which, okay, fine. We need bombs if we're going to do what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Which means we need to go to Sanctuary first. Sigh. Sure, I guess. Isn't there... Well, you'd need a bomb to bomb in there. Yeah, that's the problem. There's free bombs, but you need a bomb to bomb. Bomb to bomb to bomb to bomb to bomb. The Lex Express, welcome back for 35 whole months. Thank you for the resub. It was annoying beyond belief to get this up and running. Because technical concerns, but the seed itself so far is fine. Oh, agreed. There is an item at Dark Cross. That's right. I didn't, it's been so long since I played this, I did not pull up my, I didn't pull up my Dark World, or Dark Room guide. That the one that, is that the one that you made? Alright, we're gonna have to see how well we do here. We got 2, 4, 6 hearts. I'm not worried about the first couple rooms. Nope, I'm done. I forgot I didn't even have a sword or anything, so that was going to be pretty futile. Yeah. Who's that guy with long hair? Good lord. I know, right? Good lord. A homeless-looking dude. Frankly, I can't believe anybody would marry him. She's probably not paying attention anymore, so... That is true. Hey, the hammer. That's helpful. Steamed hams? Okay, so Eastern was the play, obviously. Hammer and lantern? Okay. You just want to give me the bow while I'm here and I can finish the dungeon and then I don't have to come back? Of course, now we got the lantern right after we bailed out of Dark Cross. We can technically finish Hera now, although it's a pendant. Alright, so that's every item in this dungeon. We'll go check Dark Cross real quick. And then we'll head up to the mountain. Where there's a bunch of stuff up there. I mean, something has to be up there. Oh, hey, that's nice. Baby's first wooden sword. So when I said this was a combo randomizer of Link to the Past and Super Metroid, what I meant was that we're going to play Link to the Past for, like, I don't know, hours, and then maybe we might go play Super Metroid at the end. A little bit. Maybe. I mean, you know, I wouldn't rule it out, right? Stranger things have happened. Titan's Mitts and an Ocarina. Okay. Something must go drastically wrong here at some point in this seed. I mean, granted, mitts don't do me any good without Dark World access, but... Just a rupee. Oh, well, we just ran an ad. Okay. My laundry is done, and I have my nicer clothes are in there, so to go get them out, but we'll get them out in a minute or two. $50, okay. Why? Oh, I never went upstairs here. I was so excited to have found Titan's Mitts that I was just like, I'm done here. I don't need anything else. And there's your Dark World access, ladies and gentlemen. So that only just delays us potentially going over to Metroid, because we have literally nothing in Metroid. I mean, fine. I don't love 6 heart no mail Dark World, but alright, whatever. Just the heart piece. What do we have here? 20 rupees. We don't care about that. For argument's sake, I am going to go do, like, the one Metroid check I can do, which is right here. Hey, look, we're also playing Super Metroid, folks. When I said combo randomizer, I wasn't kidding. Here's Super Metroid. You know, this game. I mean, those are mostly irrelevant with the amount of super power bombs I have. Alright, so we can do Dark Death Mountain. We have no mirror. Which means that I have to go this way to do what I'm thinking. Oh, you've got to be... Worst enemy in the game. Hey, Thanatos. In this specific mode that I'm playing, the entrances to Zelda and Metroid are always the same. Now, they do make a flavor of this randomizer that entrances are randomized to things, but that is not what we're playing here in this case. Okay. We'll do Hookshot Cave. We should also check what... Because we're good, diligent SMZ3 players, we will check to see what the entrance... it is just a squiggly line to get into TR. With any luck, we don't have to go into TR. Oh, I should also activate the flute, I guess, at some point. Alright, nothing further up top here. Alright, so we'll go, activate the flute, and it's a much easier path over there. Right, because then we'll just be able to fly to 5. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm going to pause. I just got to flip the dryer back on for a second. BRB. Okie dokie. We back. Alright, so we're at 4211. I should just be able to unpause. Correct. There we go. Alright, so we need to check what Dark World dungeons we need to beat. We already knew about that. So Crystal Ice Palace is a Metroid token. Also, Swamp Palace is a Metroid token. Mire, okay. Thieves Town is Metroid token. And Red Pendant is in Skull Woods. Okay. Hey, Lupus. Thank you for the good luck. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. Hoping you didn't have to work on Memorial Day today. Well, I hope you at least got time and a half or something to make working on Memorial Day worth it. Alright, well, as long as you get double time, that's good. Two, 4, 6. And nothing worthwhile to help me. Good. Good. Not messing around with him. E-tank. Slowly becoming healthy girl in Metroid. Let's try this place. Maybe we'll get a 7th. I'm 2 heart pieces away from a full container. 1 full. Shit. That's really what I wanted to avoid. Was taking damage in here. Oh, healthy girls in my area. Hell yeah. Stop. Is this even randomized? Wow, I got lucky there. because that probably should have been the end of me. We're going to grab this heart over here. We're going to save the one in this next room for later. We're going to save that one for later, and by save that one for later, I mean go get it right now, because... why do I not have a key? Because I didn't pick it up. Jesus, okay. Yikes. See, my brain has already, my brain has already melted, apparently. Uh, 100% living rent-free in my mind. Much better. Are you walking around over here? You almost never walk around over here. Silver arrows are surely nice. They're not helpful at the moment, but they're nice. You. No key, can't get in there yet. Might not even have to go in there at all. Not sure as of yet. I believe that's the last item in here, right? Yes, okay, that is the last item in this dungeon. It's a shame I need the token from the boss, otherwise we would just leave and not come back. Alright, well, here goes nothing. No. Well, this is not going well. That didn't go well. Okay, well. I'm not going to beat my head against that for the moment. Not sure if Skull Woods is necessarily going to be any easier or not, but... At this point, it's about the item checks. Like, I'm not worried. You go back in that dungeon and 45 seconds later with a better loadout, and I'm done. So, not real worried about that right now. Because the pendants, it's not like the pendants are activating anything for me. Fuck, dude. Well, that certainly is a nice benefit. I don't get to pet any nice doggos at work. Alright, so we just need to avoid dying in the overworld, basically. We're gonna die... Of course, I shouldn't use all my magic. Because spinning the stupid boss is gonna be... on the off chance that I perish. Is it to the right on this one? I guess it is. Okay, so be it. You. Well, this is going to be perfect. I'm not going to have any health by the time I get up to the boss, or any magic by the time I get up to the boss. That's perfect. So just going to straight die, apparently. Hope I don't need that key. Good, 2 hearts. Yeah, great. I mean, let's be honest. If I was a little better, you know, he probably said it was like low percent, but I think that's actually probably exactly what he said, but I did that. Well, now I have a Master Sword. That's great. Am I still missing 1? 1 health. Great. Just he is. It's not a big deal. Let's just keep going. We're burning daylight. These dungeons will be easy once I have a better loadout. I can take a look at what's on the ledge over here. Bumper Cave is not needed. Keep going. Because we've still got Hype Cave left. Amongst a few other checks. We did activate the flute, so we can do Mire Shed. Best value again. What the bottle merchant was 100 for 50, I think, right? And the random chest game was also an amount for I think I got $50 in there.
You've got mail.
Alright. So we're going to get Pyramid Ledge here. And then... sure, take those, that's fine. Oh yeah, let's go up to, we should go up to Catfish. And we'll save and quit then afterwards, and we'll be able to fly right back up here with the flute. So, Ice Palace is available now. You know, we always love a low % cold stare. We will need to get into Mire. So what is Mire? Bombos. Mire is also completable. Okay, well, a bottle is nice. Yeah, I'm surprised anybody ever came back, Shindig. Yeah. Question is, which shitty dungeon do I want to do now? Probably Ice Palace, just because that has the most checks in it. Even though the boss is maybe a little bit more difficult. It's got 3 checks, whereas Mire only has 2. And obviously I've cleared out, for the most part, Skull Woods and Thieves Town. Ice Palace it is, I guess. I do have blue mail now, so that should help, at least. He says, which is potentially wishful thinking. Oh yeah, Ice Palace bomb jump, eh? Well, guess we'll see just how good we are. We might not even have that many bombs. There's a few more. Four more? Okay, well, we've got, what? 6 tries? 2, 4, 6? Yeah. Which winds up being more so the amount of health that I have than the amount of bombs I have. Easy peasy, right? I mean, that... I don't sweat that trick because it's hard. I just sweat the trick because the positioning. More so than anything else. Sometimes it's tough for my one tile taps. That's really more so just the issue. So I don't need to do that because I don't have big key anyway, but... Jesus Christ, game. I would take a heart piece at this point to get me a free heal, basically. Well, that's not good. Let's die. French vanilla on the boss key. 2 more. I didn't want to use the potion before I went to Cold Stare. Couldn't have given me more than one. Nope. Just leave. Oh, God. Didn't move all that much, now did they? Yeah, that's about right. Oh yeah, there's a fairy. Thanks, game. You always know exactly when to give the things that people need. That is true. Who can forget Aniv? I'm gonna have to do bomb jump again, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just missed it by like a pixel there. Basically in the same predicament I was last time. for a sec. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Alright, before we subject ourselves to this nonsense, I have to get my laundry out of the dryer, so we're going to pause. I'm going to run an ad. I don't know if I'll be longer than 3 minutes or not, but we'll be back and then we'll subject ourselves to the boss here. So, BRB in a couple minutes. Enjoy the chair. Okay. We're back. That's good. Okay. Pause. Let's see how it goes. Easy peasy. Okay. I don't even need to use my potion either. With that being the case, let's finish Skull Woods now. Because there is still one item left in there that I did not get earlier because I had a massive brain fart. And forgot what to do in the one room because I was concerned about my magic. Then let's see how Thieves Town... I mean, I have Blue Mail now, so... and Master Sword. So this shouldn't be nearly as bad, potentially. Is that the best you could do, you sick kid, you? What's Dark World? Yeah. Alright. Problem is, I mean, I need to do these dungeons, but they're not a lot of progression, necessarily. I mean, I still have Mire to do as well. But we'll get there. It's not going anywhere. So what? It's about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks now, until the beginning of June, where the normal E3 would have taken place. Technically, I think it's called like Summer Games Live now or something. Be interested to see what winds up getting announced there from the big players. I think what the biggest Nintendo rumor that ultimately still is floating around is Ocarina of Time remake. We need to burn the I do kind of want that. Yeah, it was this dude. Oh my god. Here we go again. That shitter just had the key. That's all we needed. Alright, let's see if this goes any better this time. It did not go very well last time. Okay, game. Fine. Alright, that's the other item in here. I don't even know why I did this dungeon. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh well. I needed to see if it had progress, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. I forgot it was a pendant. Yeah, I went back for vengeance. We'll call it that. Whatever. We do have to complete Thieves Town, for sure. And we should get the Smith as well after we finish Thieves Town. It's sloppy there more so than anything. Come on, small frog man, let's go. So we've got Smith chain here, and we've got the treasure chest, the locked treasure chest. We've got Meyer. And, I mean, technically, Hera. Even though it's a pendant, has checks. And Probably have like 1 or 2 checks in Eastern, and by Eastern I mean pod. I would prefer not to dip in there if I didn't have to. Wow, thanks guys. That guy's in the light world, so I'll just save and quit once I get the chest. Chest. I don't have... Meyer is going to be interesting with the loadout that we have. I'm going to burn that potion. And here's what we'll do. We will get a couple of bucks here. Fly up, get a potion. I guess I don't even technically really need to get the blue potion. Because really, we're just looking for health at this point. I'm not going to be using any magic in that fight, but, I mean, on the off chance I find, like, cape or something. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Yep, well, we'll see what the story in here is. We're gonna lose all our health before we even get out of the second room. That's what's going on there. Well, we're fucked. I was screwed there one way or the other. It really didn't matter. Even though I missed picking up the pot the first time. Any chance any of you could drop health? Like, Jesus Christ. Unless that chest is there, which I don't think it is. Fucked. On audible here real quick. You know what? Just fucking kill me again. Fine. Like, whatever. You didn't even get out of the second room in fucking mire. Yeah. I'm sure that was the best part, when you could turn the console off and you didn't have to play anymore. God. Yeah, all for the fucking compass, obviously. Good start. Okay. I actually have some health. Oh, there are items in this dungeon. I thought it was just all bullshit in every chest. Yeah, there's that 8th heart piece I was looking for 30 minutes ago. Yeah, exactly. Go mode. Yeah, I mean, outside of Spazer, Grappling Hook, and Bombs, I found nothing in Metroid. Like, that's insane to me. I mean, I'm not counting, like, missiles and shit like that, but... like, nothing. Let's see, way out. I don't really care. Wow. So progress is in Pendant Hera. Potentially, I guess. I mean, I got all the items in Meyer. I mean, hell, something could... I mean, Morph Ball could literally be sitting at Morphped. I have no idea. I mean... because I haven't bothered to go down there. I don't have Mirror. I can't even fucking... God damn it. Sure why you can't bother to... of course, I just got fucking... That's one. That wasn't even my problem with that. It was like not going past the blocks, which I thought was weird. It was like hitting the front of the block even though the block was down and not going any further. Unless that's just how it appeared to me. Okay, and then we get to play our favorite game that we play all the time. It's called 50-50 on Moldorm. The last item in the dungeon is on the boss. And the question becomes, is the game going to be ignorant and just give the item to me? Or is it going to force me to go downstairs? We will see. This game, do something like that? No, never. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even anywhere near that. Fuck you. Maybe we'll just stop when we find Morph. Fucking cannot stand this game. And the winner is... Not me! Moldorm wins again. Yeah, I didn't see any of the times when I pulled the seed earlier. I mean, my only frame of reference is the fact that when Ed rated me, it was around 9:30 Eastern time, meaning that, you know, I would assume he would have finished shortly around there. Okay, so what does that mean for us? That means let's just go check MorphPed. I mean, at this rate, what's the difference? I mean, it's probably not at MorphPed. I will say that. I mean, some progress could be at MorphPed, whether it's Morph Ball or something else, but... I mean, it could, in theory... I guess the question is, could I get the... I guess I can get the laser bridge? So it could be in TR, sitting on TR on laser bridge. I guess it could also be one of the first few checks in pod as well. Yeah. It's bad. No. It's just gonna put it back in Metroid, but that's fine. So, I guess pod or TR. Odd is at least a little easier. Laser bridge with 7 hearts and blue mail and nothing to shield myself from damage. Maybe a little challenging, potentially. I mean, whether it's morph or not, at some point I have to get some kind of progress here. Oh, I know. Well, look, I mean, yeah. I opened myself up for this one. You know. I barely even have enough money to get into pod. I don't know, I thought maybe it was being overblown. Whatever. I'm just practicing, just keeping my skills sharp. That's what I'm doing here. You know, it's been ages since I've done a mock ball, right? You know. But I can't do right side. I mean, I can't complete right side, but I do need a key. Or, well, yeah, no, I need a key regardless. I can't get out. I don't think I have to go to TR. Yeah, I have to go to TR. I thought I had more options. Well, I would have been okay in there if the first chest had been a small key. But considering it wasn't, then that's what ultimately did me in there. So my logic wasn't flawed necessarily. It was just taking a second to realize that I was screwed once I did not get a small key. So useful. Is that where the idea for Toe Jam and Earl came from? So that gives me boots, which gives me speed, which lets me do bullshit speed checks in, I don't want there to be anything else in here. Oh no, I have Titan's Miss. I can do this. Oh yeah, now we rich. Game sucks. 2 hours without a fucking morph ball. Yeah, I mean, after spending... Now, I mean, obviously my deaths and lack of good playing didn't help timing-wise, but what am I doing? Yeah, I mean, spending 2 hours looking for morph sucks. Oh yeah, bomb jumps, how fun. Let's let them get in on the action. Oh hi, screw attack. The rest of this section less shitty. Yeah, and there's like the last of your mobility like problems basically. Yeah, really, right? What am I doing? Still got it. After I fucked it up 4 times trying for it. But the physical act of doing it worked perfectly fine. What was there? It was just like $10, right? Yeah, $20. Maybe we'll just play till 10 o'clock and see how far we get. I mean, the mystery is basically over at this point, right? I saw why this seed was bad. And high jump boots. Well, that's literally everything. Oh hey, there's Mirror. Oh, I don't have wave beam. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I mean, all stupid, dumb jokes aside, like, yes, obviously it got significantly better, significantly quickly, like... But of course, I mean, there was, what, 155 checks in Super Metroid? Like, of course it was going to get better. Because there's, like, shit to check. There's a bacon sword. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I haven't totally lost it. Well, I mean, yeah, of course, it's 100%. Could they have been on Laser Bridge, technically? Would you have had enough, to do in there without losing anything? Not losing anything, that's the wrong way to phrase that, but... Yeah, so it could have been worse. It could have been boots on TR, pendant TR, for Morph. Yeah, I mean, the only reason it was orange was because I don't have Ice Rod. Otherwise, the other combination of everything I had would have been enough. Well, yeah, unless you're going to brute force your way through with potions or something, but not that you had enough, because you certainly didn't have enough HP to do that logically. Bro, spin jump. Thanks. Sure. You just fuck right off, please. Thanks. And there's the bow. Yeah, well. What do you have for me, Billy? A Varia suit. And an ice beam, wow. You're very kind, Billy. At this rate, it doesn't really matter what I'm picking up. We've only got 29 minutes left anyway. Got the entirety of Norfair available to us. None of it really matters. We'll see if we find space before, or space. Space. It's called gravity. I feel like I need a little bit more health to be able to do the, to do that jump. I do have ice. A butt plug. Nice. You keep your blood money. Ring ball. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, the only reason I'm gonna stop in like 20 minutes is because it's just like, whatever. Look at this rate. Like, to me, it's kind of like, okay, I saw what was bad about this seed, and I don't need to play through another, 774 seed at this rate. Like, it's fine. I saw the badness. It was on full display for me. Of course, I mean, it's tough to get worse than it was. I mean, first sword behind Cold Stare is a way to be worse. Something being on Laser Bridge would have been worse. So, I mean, there's ways that it could have truly been worse, but... Admittedly, kind of forget the Phantom pattern here. Yeah, it's 4 and then it's okay. I guess he wasn't. The red crystal, right? Yeah. What, which Saturday in June Shindig does the 4-year anniversary wind up falling on? It's usually like around the 25th-ish, isn't it? 6/20, okay. I might have to race in a month, maybe. Although Lex's birthday is the next day, so maybe she'll save me. But it'd be the 4-year anniversary, so I'd like to be around for it if possible. I know, that's true, isn't it? Or one of. Was Oliver there for number 1 as well? I know I've looked before to see if anybody is still racing or still around from that first one. Okay. All right. And obviously scupulas. I figured you were probably looking it up. Scupula. Get those, but okay. That's right, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I think you posted in general chat, and I was like, yeah, I'd be down for it. I didn't have much of a setup at that point. My first, I don't know, because if that was June, the third weekend in June, basically, of 22, I don't think I put my PC together until right before Labor Day that year. So I was using my wife's Surface tablet as the PC with the emulator and everything like that, and playing with a USB to SNES, excuse me, an SNES to USB adapter, so I could at least plug the controller into the PC. So I ruin everything. Bad news, blame Bede. I made it something alright. I mean, I remember a day when SMZ3 was basically the only thing I played. Like, so when because I've always pretty much streamed like 3 days a week. And at the beginning it was basically, you know, I'd be playing SMZ on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I'd do the race on Saturdays. What was wrong with me? I wish I had the patience, and I don't know what changed over the time, because I've never had any patience for a lot of stuff, even from a personal and professional standpoint. But I don't know. Honestly, I think look, I can put up with a shitty seed like this is perfectly fine. Obviously, there's no stakes to this, and that probably contributes to it as well. I think my biggest thing was that, even when I was playing, I mean, obviously I did get better, of course, at some point, because, I mean, I was DNFing at first, and then I was finishing, when I was finishing at like 6 hours and 6.5 hours and stuff like that, so rarely, if ever, do seeds take me over 4 hours, and certainly not anything over 4.5 at this point. But my biggest problem was that, on weeks where, I felt like, I'm making the right decisions, I'm making the good decisions, perfect example today. Now look, everybody has the same basic information that I do, so it's not like I have any special information or anything like that, but today, going obviously to Eastern immediately after checking Sahara's closet would have been, obviously a good play, because I forget exactly what was in there. Was it gloves and lantern or something like that? But point is, I would feel like I made every check correctly and everything like that, and then I'd still fucking lose by half an hour. And look, I'm always going to get outplayed by somebody who has better movement in both games than I do. That person, no matter if they make the right checks or the wrong checks, is always going to beat me in the grand scheme of things. Oates or Andy could make all the right or all the wrong plays and then still beat me because, I'm over here fumbling and dying and doing stupid, dumb stuff. But, you know, obviously Oates and Andy are not playing, you know, but my point is just like, I don't know, I never felt like I ever got better, basically, which was part of like my frustration. And again, I mean, you know, towards the end of me playing this regularly, I was playing once a week on, you know, Saturdays, basically. I wasn't practicing. Like, I mean, you know, there's some level of improvement that you're going to naturally get just by playing more than once a week for 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, and I'm just not willing to put in the extra effort, to be perfectly honest. I beat you once, and, you know, that's fine by me. I mean, it's not even beating you, specifically. It was just coming in first. That's what I wanted to just come in first. And I did at the 88th Shindig race. Was my... I mean, if you want to get technical about it, I did come in first twice, although the one person that was cheating and stream sniping beat me the 1 week. So that could have been a first place, depending on how you want to look at it, but... Oh, I could have just shot that out rather than bombing it. Oh, I made sure I put that that video up on YouTube for posterity's sake. Let's go do crate area, and then we'll probably just wrap it up for the night. Yeah, the tattoo artist was very confused when I went in. I need you to just tattoo a big fur. I just had him actually just recreate the UI from race time as a tattoo on my back. Yeah, Lupus does have a point. Who cheats at a casual race for nothing? That means literally nothing. Well, that is true, yes. You do have a point with that. Die. Not today on the quick kill. There you go, there's the quick kill. What is it? Crystals 5 and 6 are the red ones? I thought it was 4 and 5, but okay. That is true, Shindig. There were many a race days where you know, you or whoever else rated out. That's what helped with you know, follower and viewer counts to even get me affiliate. So I certainly appreciate that. I did start co-streaming on YouTube as well, just for fun, because I don't know why the hell not. Doesn't cost anything extra. High jump boots are great, aren't they? We can do Croc. Alright, we're going to do Croc, and we're going to do the couple checks below Croc, and if we don't find anything, then it really doesn't matter, as I was planning on stopping now anyway. So, we'll just do a handful more checks, and we will wrap it up for the night. Oh, well there's Gravity. Lol. Yo, what's going on, Hypnotic? Thank you for that Prime sub. Appreciate that. How's everything going? Always gotta love those Prime subs. Taking money from Jeff Bezos, the way to go. Oh, am I in go mode? Well, see, I'm not even paying attention at this point. Well, I appreciate that, and you know, hopefully everything's going well at the new place of employment. Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I mean, 85-45. You're trying to force me to finish this, aren't you? That's what you're doing, Shindig. I don't even... Why don't we just go ahead and call it here? I have to finish my laundry. Yeah, take it easy, man. Have a great night. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Yeah, we better save just in case we want to come back to this seed sometime and finish it out, you know. Alright. Well, after 2 hours of no morph ball, within 40 minutes we were in go mode. Which tracks with the comments that were made the other night after Ed raided out. Let's see, what were the times? So 2:44 was first place, 2:58, 3 even for Shindig, and Ed finished at 319. Yeah, I mean, I died a lot, kind of at the beginning. So, feasibly, I mean, you run through and you do the rest of them. Yeah, I don't know. Feasibly, yeah, probably like 3:30, maybe another 50 minutes potentially. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it tonight. Let's see if we have somebody to raid out to potentially. Do we have anybody? Ed's doing the weekly. Looks like so. Let's go raid out to Ed and return the favor from him the other night. Thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. No stream this coming Friday, but we should be back on Saturday with the brand new game. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.